Hello guys and welcome to another interesting episode of Madrid My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you through Real Madrid's latest and important update. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Real Madrid veteran superstar Toni Kroos remains undecided on his future at the Santiago Bernabeu come the season of 2024-25. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we progress. And then shortly after that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda, as on Tuesday night after the Real Madrid versus Bayern Munich clash, Bayern's captain Thomas Muller joked around with Tchouaméni for allegedly sneaking around to know their tactics for the next game during the press conference. We are going to be discussing you through that on this episode as we progress, so please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. Real Madrid came away with a 2-2 draw from their first leg of the UEFA Champions League semi-finals first leg contest against Bayern Munich on Tuesday night. Vinicius Jr. was the star of the show for the Merengues on the night when Jude Bellingham failed to step up to the plate. Another top performer for Real Madrid on their visit to Germany was the German man Toni Kroos. Returning to his former home, the veteran midfielder dished out a fine display, even setting up Vinicius with a sublime assist for the first goal on the night. Kroos once again showcased that despite getting older, he continues to remain absolutely top class and can contribute in a big manner for Real Madrid. Given his contract expires at the end of the season, there has been some speculations over his future, although those within Real Madrid take his continuity for granted. But Kroos, speaking after Tuesday night game, refused to give anything away as far as his future is concerned, stating that he is not thinking about it at this point in time. "I am in a good moment. I want to win as much as possible this season, and I am not thinking about the future," Toni Kroos said. On the 2-2 draw against Bayern Munich, he added, "The result is good enough for both of us. We had some good moments and some not so good moments. It is normal in the Champions League semi-finals. If they score in the first 15 minutes, it seems normal, but they score when we are in control. We have given our all here, and now we are going for the second leg at the Bernabeu." With the second leg set to be played at the Santiago Bernabeu next week Wednesday, Toni Kroos hopes that it gives Real Madrid an advantage, as he said. "Hopefully, it is an advantage to play at the Bernabeu. Normally it is, but we have to do it again." On his assist to Vinicius Jr. on the night for the opening goal, Toni Kroos opted to give credit to the Brazilian and his intelligent movement of the ball, saying, "There is a lot of credit to Vinicius Jr. I saw that their centre-back follows him. I knew him and I knew he was going to go into the spaces. The move he made was important. If you have players like Vinicius to give you the possibility to do these things, he is quick and clever." Kroos also refused to get drawn in on the speculations of Kylian Mbappe joining the club next season, as he said, "It is the future. He is not going to be joining for the return leg at the Bernabeu, so it is none of my concern." When asked if he thought Vinicius was the best player in the world right now, Toni Kroos replied, "I don't know. It is difficult. It can change every week or every 2 weeks. Vinicius for sure is one of them. And we have more. A week before, people were saying it is Jude Bellingham, and now it is Vini. It only means we have some of the best players here," Toni Kroos concluded, as quoted by Mundo Deportivo. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention to the next agenda of the day as Bayern Munich captain Thomas Muller jokes around over Tchouaméni for sneaking tactics. Real Madrid and Bayern Munich shared the spoils in the UEFA Champions League semi-finals first leg on Tuesday night. Vinicius Jr. scored a brace for Carlo Ancelotti's men, whereas Leroy Sané and Harry Kane found the back of the net for the home side. Following the conclusion of the match, Thomas Muller was among the Bayern Munich players who appeared for an interview with CBS Sport Golazo and was his usual self as he spoke fun at Aurélien Tchouaméni, joking that the Frenchman was overdropping for his side tactics. The German superstar was asked if he feels old before he had a cheeky glance at Tchouaméni and was quoted saying, "He is here and listening. Tchouaméni wants to know our second leg tactics," said Thomas Muller. Muller, the Bayern Munich skipper, has been known to be one of football's most entertaining characters, and he made sure to keep the atmosphere light after what was arguably his team's biggest match of the entire season so far. Real Madrid star appeared in front of the cameras with a grin and shook hands with Muller prior to giving his thoughts on the match to CBS Golazo crew. Thomas Muller's light-hearted moment was an aberration considering the intensity that the first leg was played with, in spite of mutual respect between two of the continent's most successful clubs. While Real Madrid came away with a draw and will be the happier of the two sides, there are still a long 90 minutes left of the tie at the Santiago Bernabeu, due to be played next week Wednesday. The White will have to do better offensively and show greater desire, while cutting down their defensive leaps to the minimal if they are to progress to the Champions League finals. Aurélien Tchouaméni will have to play a crucial role in the defensive midfield role, as he did in Tuesday's meeting. The French midfielder kept Thomas Muller dormant for the majority of the game and will be asked with repeating the feat on home soil in a week's time. So having discussed and concluded with that, we have come to the end of this interesting episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bells so you do not miss on our daily Real Madrid update. See you next time, and a very big Hala Madrid to us all.